everyone, it's Amy. Today I have for you the fall and winter collection from Light Elegance. So Light Elegance just released their fall and winter collection, and I will get into that in a while, but I have their buttercreams and their glitter gels. I do have all of the swatches ready, so changing it up a little bit in this video, I did go ahead and pre-swatch them, so I won't be swatching them for camera, but I'll go over each color. It's already swatched, and then I also have all of my comparisons swatched and ready to go. So we'll go into the colors, glitters right away, do comparisons, and then I have a lot to discuss at the end, so hopefully that keeps it a little bit on the shorter side. So the fall winter collection is the Moody collection. So let's go ahead and get into the buttercreams first. So this first one is called Moody Blues. This is a cream. It is a dark navy blue, no glitter, no shimmer, just a straight dark navy blue. Nothing exciting, but it's a good staple. Next we have Kiss My Sass, which is a shimmer. So this is like a red metallic shimmer. This is gonna be a really good Christmas red, I think. So here is the swatch. It is on the deeper side, like it's that deeper Christmas metallic red color. Really pretty. Next we have I'm Sensitive, which is a pearl finish. So this is a nude, like a mauve-y pinky nude, and it has a purple pearl finish to it. So here is what that looks like. And the pearl is very subtle. You really can't tell too much. You do get that like reflex here and there, but it's just a really good nude, and it has just that subtle hint of the pearl. Then we have Attitude Adjustment, which is just a cream. So this one again is a nude. This is more of a tan cream. The other one is more of like a mauve pink. This one is no shimmer, no nothing, just the tan. Next we have Emotionally Drained. This is also a cream, no pearl, no shimmer. And this one is a muted teal shade. This is a really pretty fall color. We've got that muted teal, and it's not too dark either. So this would be a good transition shade, like into the beginning of fall without going too dark. And then the last buttercream we have is Green with Envy. Again, just a cream. This is a dark forest green. So here is Green with Envy. Again, would be a good staple. This would be good fall and into Christmas as well. It's a little bit on the dark side for like a traditional Christmas green, but you could definitely pair it as a Christmas green. So again, here are all the buttercreams: Moody Blues, Kiss My Sass, I'm Sensitive, Attitude Adjustment, Emotionally Drained, and Green with Envy. Let's go ahead and do the comparisons for the buttercreams, and then we'll get into the glitters. So I have all my swatches ready to go. This first section, let's start off with the green. So we have Green with Envy, which is our dark forest green. It is a little bit on the blue side, I do have to say. So this one is Pack Your Passport, which is way more gray toned, closer to like an army green. And so these are buttercreams, and the swatches are mostly just the color gels with a sprinkling of other buttercreams in there. This one is Taiwan On from Taiwan, which is a really pretty dark green, but it has a medium green shimmer to it. These would pair really nicely using this one as your base and then pairing this on top, because this one is a little on the sheer side. And then we have Ring Master, which is again more of a cool toned gray type of a green. Here we have Just a Little Selfish. This one is more of your traditional like Christmas tree green, so it is brighter. These two would pair nicely together. Then we have Rock My World, which is your more traditional like olive green, so it is quite a bit lighter there too. I do have one of the blues to compare. It's kind of like a teal, so it's kind of in between the blue and the green. This one is Worth Waiting For. It's a little bit lighter and a little bit muted. So really this is a new addition to my collection here. Next we're gonna go into these reds, which you know Light Elegance and their reds, they're always coming out with reds. So for these swatches, I only pulled the metallic shimmery reds. I didn't pull any of the creams. I mean, there's tons of Light Elegance reds. So we had tons of just the shimmers. And this one, the Kiss My Sass, is a shimmer. So we are gonna compare them. This one is Curtain Call. It's quite a bit lighter and it's got like a silvery glitter in it. This one is Curtain Call. I don't know if I have two curtain calls. I'm just seeing that now. That looks like the same swatch. I think I accidentally swatched it twice. So yeah, that is Curtain Call again. This is Sexy Soiree, which is more of the metallic finish, but it's a couple shades lighter. You can see how deep this new one is. We have Spicy in Spain. This one has more of a pink reflex to it, pink glitter within it. This is Chillin' in Chile. This one is more of a muted type of a red. And it almost leans on the pinky side. This is First Class Only. This one gets a little bit closer, but again, this one just has such a richness to it. And then Living Lavish is more of a sparkle than a metallic. And again, lighter, and it has more of that pink glitter to it. So this is actually a good addition. Next, we're gonna go into the nudes. I kind of have all the nudes mixed together. We do have two nudes in this collection. So here are the two nudes in this collection. We have Attitude Adjustment, which is the lighter one, and we have I'm Sensitive, which is the more mauve toned one that has a purple pearl finish to it. This one is Sandman Tan. Doesn't quite compare to either. It gets closer to Attitude Adjustment, but it's a totally different shade. This one is Searching for Seashells, way lighter, way pinkier. This is Dreamsicle, again, way lighter, this one's more peachy. This is Take It Easel, which is still lighter than both of these. Earthling, again, lighter, a little bit pinkier, but Earthling does have that shimmer in it. Here is All Pose for Leo. This is way more pinky in toned. Here is Can You Dig It, which is quite a bit darker. It is a brown. Here is Easy Breezy. This is one of my favorite, like darker nudes. So it does compare a little bit to I'm Sensitive. It gets close on the tone wise, but the new one, I'm Sensitive, looks a little bit pinkier because it has that purple like shimmer to it. But that was a good one to compare. Here is Road to Zanzibar, which is quite a bit darker. These two I think would pair nicely together. And then here is Taken for Granted, which is again more of a brown shade. So I'm surprised. I thought the lighter nudes would compare more to this one, but these are way more pinky peachy. This is more of like a neutral. So those are both good additions to the collection. So next we're gonna go into the blue Moody blues. There's quite a bit of blues that I pulled. This one is +1. This is more muted, more on the gray side. Here is that teal, so you can see it looks a lot more green next to Moody Blue. Here is Dress Rehearsal. These get pretty close. I wouldn't say they're an exact dupe, but you definitely don't need both of those. This one is Peekaboo. Obviously this is a neon. Here is Mr. Peabody, which again leans more on the tealy side. Midnight Meat is quite a bit lighter and it's got a sparkle in it. Here is, looks like I have Dress Rehearsal again. Here is Well Seasoned. It's a little bit lighter than Moody Blues. Here is Belgium Blue, which just like the Taiwan On from Taiwan and the Green with Envy, this is like a shimmery version of it, and again this would be a good base to then put the Belgium Blue on top. So this one, it's very close to Dress Rehearsal. And then finally the teal, Emotionally Drained. I only have a couple of these teals. So this first one is Don't Be Chai, which is the one I thought it definitely would compare. Tone-wise, it does, but Don't Be Chai is a good 2 or 3 shades darker, but again, would pair nicely together. Here is You Had Me at Aloe, which is quite a bit lighter, definitely on the minty, chalky side, and it has a pearl. And then here is Jack and Jill, one of my favorite teals from Light Elegance, but you could see how Emotionally Drained is more of that muted teal. So I would say out of all of them, they're actually all pretty good additions. The blue was the only one we pretty much got a good comparison for, and the reds we did have some close ones, but everything else was pretty much new. Let's get into the glitters. So here we have Crybaby. This is an iridescent glitter that Light Elegance loves to do. And again, super pretty. We've just seen it a bunch of times. This one, it has a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple to it. Hopefully you could see that shift between like the blue and then you could see the purple in it. Then we have Bratty Blue. This one is a fun mix. It is a blue and purple metallic glitter mix. So it is super sparkly and fun. So here is what that looks like. Then we have Part-Time Pessimist. This one again is a fun mix. It's a really fine black matte glitter. I think it's a matte glitter. But then it has like a dark greeny teal, and then it has purple, and then it has larger pieces, which is like a pinky corally type. So here's what that looks swatched. This to me screams like a Halloween fall type of a glitter for sure. Then we have Sourpuss, which is a silver holographic glitter. And it's all the same size, no big chunks. It's like a medium to fine glitter. Then we have Midnight Melancholy, which is like a dark silver black glitter with some blue and orange mixed in. So here's what that looks like. Again, that like black, matte black with some like dark silvery glitter. And the last one is Hot and Cold. This one is a rose gold champagne mix. So it has kind of like that lighter champagne with some like rosier tone in it. Here's what that looks like. Okay, so let's do the comparisons for the glitters. Let's start off with that black one. So this is Midnight Melancholy. Here I have Black Magic, which was a Halloween release. So you can see how this one is like all matte black. This one has like a charcoal gray silver mixed in with it. Then we have What the Hail, which I feel like the base gets a little close, not exact, but it does get kind of similar. But this one does have the added blue and orange in it. This one is Smokin' Hot Pepper. Again, this one is more of a matte black, and then it has a scattered glitter in it. This is Clean Slate, which is a little bit lighter. It doesn't have the matte black in it. So this one really is a mix of the matte black with the silver. This one is more just the silver. This is Nairobi Nights. This is a similar glitter mix, but this one does have more blue in it. Hopefully you could see. They are similar though, but this one has more of a blue in it. This is Tall, Dark, and Handsome, which is more just the matte black. We have Clean Slate again. Here's Trunk Full of Love, which is again more the lighter silver. So nothing exact, but we do get some that get kind of similar. Then for Sourpuss, which is our silver holographic, we have I'm Always Right, which is very similar. I feel like this one might have a tiny bit like of like a blue jelly to it. I don't know. It's got like a slight tint of a difference, but they are very close. This is In My Happy Place. This is On the Rocks, which On the Rocks has white matte glitter and then the scattered holographic. The rest of these are not holographic. These are the iridescent. So it does get very close to I'm Always Right. I don't know that you need both, but that does have more of like that blue tinge to it. So if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Sourpuss. And then here is Crybaby, which is our iridescent. So getting into the iridescents here. This is Pears and Pastries, which it has that blue to it. So you can see the new one is more purple orangey. This is more of a blue-green. Here is Go-Go Boots, which is more green-orange. But you can see they're all pretty similar. They just have different tints to them. This is She's a Star. This has matte glitters mixed in, has blue in it. This is Swing by Sweden, which is my favorite iridescent. This again has more of that blue-orange shift. This is Beachy. Again, has more blue orange. This one is Can't Wait to Cuddle, which does have some matte, super light purple to it. So nothing exact. This one is a little bit different because it has the purple tinge to it versus a lot of these other ones have the blue orange. So again, not exact, but do we really need all of the iridescence? I'm not convinced. Next we have Part-Time Pessimist, which is our interesting glitter mix. It has some matte blacks, it has some teals, some purples, some pink. I do want to go back and compare it to the Black Magic. So again, you can see how they have that matte black base. And then coming over to these purples, this one is I've Got Issues, which is all fine glitter. This is Witch's Brew, which was the other limited edition Halloween launch. This is Sweater Weather, which does have the matte black glitters with some purple scattered, but the new one does have chunkier and it has a couple different colors. Here's Storm Chaser, which has matte black with a blue and purple. Amethyst Kiss. This is Poppy Seed. So I'd say this is a good addition. We don't have this mixture of colors. Then we have Bratty Blue, which is our metallic blue and purple mixture. So here we have Beachside in Belize, which this is more of a navy blue glitter mix. Here is Tough Act to Follow, which is a blue and purple, but it's finer and it's got a holographic scattered in it. This is Storm Chaser, has a matte black, finer. Amethyst Kiss. The purple that's in here is kind of similar to the purple in Amethyst Kiss, but definitely doesn't compare. Poppy Seed. This is Questionable Motives, which is a metallic like shard glitter, but it has the same colors. So Bratty Blue is Questionable Motives, but in regular glitter form. Questionable Motives is that glitter shard. So if you like the color scheme of this one, but you don't like the shard glitters, I'll go with Bratty Blue. Then we have Mrs. Got Rocks, which again is shards. These are smaller shards. And this is like a indigo, darker purpley blue with black. And then here is Blast Off Blue, which is it's a very similar blue to what's in here. Of course, this is finer. So again, some similar. I don't know. I mean, if you have this one, Questionable Motives, I don't know that you need the new one, but again, if you prefer regular glitter over there like shards. And then finally we have Hot and Cold. I have quite a few I pulled to compare. This is Pints and Quartz, which is definitely lighter. This one has some matte in it. This is Mercury Meltdown. This is more coppery. We have Diamond in the Rough, which Diamond in the Rough, they're similar, but this is more pink. This has that champagne in it. Here is Pixie Party. Pixie Party kind of is that champagne that's in this mix. Here's Tour Guide. This is way more brown. Here is What's Your Alibi? Definitely more copper. May I Have This Dance? Again, the champagne is the same, but this one is chunkier, and then this is more of a fuchsia pink. This is more of like a rose gold pink. We have Miss Suspicious, which has, again, the matte glitters in it. There's Miss Suspicious again. We have Kiss Me in Kenya. This is Cheers from Down Under. This is the one I was very curious to compare. They're very similar. They're not exact. I feel like Cheers from Down Under, it's not quite a champagne. It's more gold than champagne, but they are similar. And here is Thunderstruck, which has more of that copper. So again, we got some that got similar, but not exact. Okay, so here is all of the colors and the glitters laid out. And I have quite a bit of thoughts on this collection. I do want to start off with the fact that this is a fall and winter collection. Normally Light Elegance does one per season, a winter, a spring, a summer, and a fall. This year they did combine fall and winter together. I wasn't too happy to see this because fall is usually my favorite collection. I love the fall colors. And because they mixed the fall with the winter, I didn't get all the fall colors that I was hoping to get. And then I was also wondering, well, if they're combining fall and winter, then is that one less collection that we're getting? I did go over to the Light Elegance Instagram, and I had seen Sherry actually comment. I'm gonna put up her comment up on the screen, but when she had seen that it's fall and winter, she commented fall and winter, and Light Elegance did reply to that, so I have their reply up on the screen as well. But they said that they combined the fall and winter because they do have some holiday collections that they're working on to release as well. So that's gonna be interesting because I don't think we've had like a Christmas holiday collection release. It's usually just been the winter collection, which I've said before too, when we get a winter collection that is not Christmas themed, sometimes I'm disappointed because I do want the Christmas colors. So I really have mixed feelings about this because we are gonna get the holiday collection. So I am excited for that. I did see that they sneak previewed there is a Halloween collection coming up as well. I don't know how many colors or anything like that. I just seen their sneak peek on their Instagram. So I know as much as you guys do. And I do know that they have been working on some sort of changes for the collections because the spring collection was out late. They released that late. And then the spring collection was a neon collection, which is typically more summer. And then I looked at the summer collection. The box actually does not say summer collection. It's just like a galaxy collection, so more of a themed than a seasonal collection. And then here they've combined the fall and the winter together. So I don't know what their end goal is. I don't know what they're trying to do in the long run. I don't know if they're testing out the waters, see what everyone thinks. I'm excited that we're getting a Halloween, and then it sounds like we're also getting a holiday collection. But I also kind of wish we would have gotten a fall collection and a winter collection, or at least just a fall separate, because again, fall is my favorite collection. And honestly, looking at this collection, it's mostly winter colors. I would say the teal is definitely a fall color, but minus the teal, the rest of them are winter colors to me. And then in the glitters, I do feel like the Part-Time Pessimist is kind of a Halloween spooky glitter. The rest, I don't know. I don't even really care for any of the rest of the glitters. The Halloween one is the only one I really like. The rest we have similar ones to. So I'm not impressed. I do have to say the colors, at least, most of them are pretty good additions to the collection. The glitters, really, I like the Part-Time Pessimist. The rest I could do without. I have ones that are similar enough in my collection. I could do without the rest of the glitters. And then I'm missing the fall colors, the mustard yellow, the burnt orange, the browns, the army greens, the olive greens, all of that I'm missing because I feel like most of these are winter. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below. 1, are you picking up either of these collections? And 2, what do you guys think of Light Elegance's change and what they're trying to do? But either way, I hope this video was helpful for you guys with all the swatches. Let me know if you want me for future videos to go back to swatching the colors on camera, or if you were okay with me having them pre-swatched and just going over them and focusing on the comparisons and then review. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know all of the things in the comments down below. Make sure this video a big thumbs up if you found this video helpful in any way. Make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.